But this is a pretty good matchup for Chris, and he's already up a game.
He is up a game. Yeah, Peter ran the old forget to register my snow-covered island. Whoops.
Peter, actually, his deck actually has a lot of basics.
He does have a lot of basics. I think that's because he was testing with me, and I was just playing Team America, and he was just like, I don't want to lose this way. So he had a lot of basics to his deck. But they do seem to be pretty good. Like, many decks play Wasteland.
So that dredge hit a Wooded Foothills, Exploration, and a Mana Bond. So those go to the graveyard. Life from Alone is going to bring back the Wooded Foothills and the Verdant Catacomb. And it's going to play both of the fetch lands. Oh, there is a forest in play.
It looks like Peter missed a land drop, I believe.
Peter did miss a land drop.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell against the 43 land
Yeah,
deck.
it is kind of tricky.
You definitely lose track.
Got a Mox.
Ooh, Force of Will. Force of Will isn't really that good anymore.
Yeah. Thirst. He draws Island, Ancient Den, Flooded Strand, discards a Sword of the Meek.
It's a good one to discard.
It is. That's the best place for it. Chris goes to 16 for some lands.
I think we're running out of fetch targets. Usually this deck only runs maybe 6 or 7, right?
Oh, I don't know.
It's usually 3 Tundra, 2 Taiga, 1 Savannah in a lot of the lists. Maybe like 6 or 7. But this list is obviously different. So,
Playing blue.
Of course, he moves his graveyard off the playmat. Because
that's for the cards that are in play.
Yeah, those are the cards that are most important. Can we ask him to ask?
Oh, we moved it over even further.
Back on the mat.
I think he gets Wastelands in the graveyard, and I think I didn't see those other ones.
All right,
that's
there
nice of
we
him.
go. Now we can see the action cards. That Wasteland, that Teleria West, and
It's
a Bayou.
I think it's a Bayou, yeah.
Yep, that's a Bayou. Oh, it's probably going to target Wasteland. Oh, and the Teleria West. Teleria West, Bayou, and Wasteland.
I wonder what he can get with that Teleria West. I think we're about to find out.
Anything. He can get a. He has a main deck Thomas Crypt, so he can use that to get rid of the sort of make maybe a. This. You sure? That's fine. We like this. It gives a certain flavor. But maybe there should be like a Bajuka Bog.
Bajuka Bog?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work.
Maybe even better than Tormod's Crypt.
Is it? I mean, you can't use it on your opponent's turn, which might be important, but right?
But you just do it, and then you Wasteland, and you do it again, and you Wasteland. And
oh yeah, it does do that. I've never played with this deck. That does seem pretty good. You can get the crypt back too, though, with Ruins.
Yeah, it's a little bit slower though. You could actually Bajuka Bog 3 times in a turn. I mean, not that it does anything, but you could.
Ancient Den, Foundry, hits play.
We obviously respond to that. You have to. You have to respond to that one.
Not in play, on the stack.
Yep, it's on the stack. I mean, that's the only right way to do it.
Yeah.
Alright, so we are going to upkeep, return the crypt, and play it. There's a Mazeth, so...
This is going to be tricky for Peter to get through, not going to lie.
Well, now this is a situation now with a crypt, a second sword in the meek.
Because he can sack another artifact, that's
exactly.
Right. Alright, never mind. It's going to be fairly easy for him to get through.
Peter drew explosives. Plays this for 0. Which I guess it's fine. Explosives for 1 would turn on the wastelands again. Because it would get rid of the explorations, but also the Pithanito that's stopping wasteland recursion. So Chris dredges another mana bomb, another Teleria West, and a Tranquil Thicket.
I cannot tell.
Yep, there's 2 Teleria West and a Tranquil Thicket is what he got back. I would have thought that you couldn't squeeze more than 1 Teleria West in this deck, but we are learning otherwise.
Is it blue in for anything else? Is it for intuition or something?
Usually his decks run intuition. I have to imagine that he has intuition. I don't see any gambles, so maybe that's what's cut. Cut the gambles, just play 4 intuitions. And we're going to go back with the explosives.
That's a pretty good target.
Is that explosives going to be for 1, or is it going to be for 2?
I'm going to guess it's for 2,
yeah.
But
yeah, you do it for 2, because then you set, because now Peter has to get another Thopter Founder and then Sword of the Meek in order to play around the crypt. I mean,
he's got a lot to get through at this point to be able to really do anything.
Alright, so he passed the turn, so draw a Thopter, a Sword of the Meek. It's a secret. Peter is not playing Intuition, which I think it's a good card that should be in his deck. I don't know why.
That does seem pretty good.
Alright, so we cycle and dredge with the Tranquil Thicket, and we hit 3 land. Misty Rainforest, a Mishra's Factory, and a Life from the Loam. So that's what's added to the graveyard collection. And yes, Chris has Threshold, in case anyone was wondering.
Those mongoose are on their way any second.
Be so big. The explosives is for 2. Doesn't have any counters yet, so hopefully it's going to get destroyed so that I don't have to run over there and be the stickler and give out the caution.
Peter reading Glacial Chasm.
Alright, so Life was targeting Glacial Chasm.
I don't know.
Thicket, Factory, and Chasm.
Looks like it is.
I don't think Chasms are even necessary right now at this point in the game.
Yeah, not really.
You're not going to take any damage, Chris. Come on.
Got a Factory from the Teleria West, I think.
Still can't see what's in Peter's hand. Oh, we have a Force of Will.
I think that's a Gifts Ungiven. Pretty sure.
Yeah, it might look like a Gifts. Might be a little bit too late for maybe 1 turn earlier. Could set up the Thopter combo, at least for a little